The next thing I want to talk about is the roads. Oh my god, there are good roads in Kenya. Like in Nairobi, roads are so clean and so wide. Like they are very wide, big and clean, and that's not even, I don't want to waste my time. The roads there compared to ours, our money in Juba, no. The next thing I want to talk about is foreigners living in Kenya. Hey, go to the airport. The way white people are just coming to Kenya and going, like, it's not all, like, there are lots of foreigners in Kenya. Like, foreigners are living in Kenya. The amount of foreigners you see in Kenya. I know in Uganda, if you also go to that side of Munyonyo, there are foreigners, but this one in Kenya is too much. Like, foreigners in Kenya. When I went to Masai Mara, all those vehicles, all the vehicles I was seeing, they are white people. The only people that are black that you can see, the tourist guard. Like, the client owns are these white people. And me now, I was in my own car alone. Like, I will tell you the story why I was in the car alone. I was the only one and my driver. So, I could only see myself, I'm the black. You rarely catch those tourists, all the white people. Even within Nairobi, when you are moving, go to the airport. This is to tell you that Kenya is really developing and people just want to move to Africa, especially Kenya. People are really moving to Kenya. I don't even want to talk about the Nigerians that are flowing to Kenya. Kenyan government have invested in the tourism section. I'm really so proud of Kenya for what they have done. They have made use of their resources, and I'm sure, I don't know how much it's like brings for them monthly the net. I'm trying to Google, but trust me, the amount of tourists that come to Kenya, there are a lot of tourist attraction. Like, the government have really invested a lot in the tourist section, and I wish any other African country can do that, especially my country, like Omo in South Sudan. There's nothing like that. I don't know if we have a park anywhere, or there's a small zoo apart from that one of, they said, in Boma, and it's far, but something at least close. Where Kenyan's government, I salute you guys. People are coming to Kenya and they have activities to do. The tourism section, it's really like, it's on another level. I'm lacking what to explain, but trust me, this government have really invested in the tourism section in Kenya. Just Google tourist attraction in Kenya. You will see, if you go to Kenya, you will not lack anything to do. Like, there are loads. I salute Kenya for that, and I'm so proud of them. The way they have, is it reserved the animals, wild animal? Like, where? If you have not gone to Kenya as a tourist, leave these people who have stayed there and you have not moved like a tourist or anything. I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to people who are going to Kenya as tourists, and you get to see a lot of things. If you stay and you live there and you don't move, you just only go and sit with the family, go to the nearest park and all that. I don't have problem with you guys, but people who goes and go extra mile tourists to discover the beauty of Africa or the beauty of Kenya. Where, if you are going to Kenya, just Google tourist attraction. Your head will burst. Like, you cannot even move to all those places. You need to have like time. You need to move to Kenya for you to be able to see those places all. Tourist attraction in Kenya. I salute the government for that. I hope our own can learn from them and at least do something. We also do have the animals, but I don't know, nobody's doing anything. Now, another shock that shook me is the use of coin. Do you know that in Kenya they still use coins? Like these small coins. 50 bob, 20 bob, 10 bob. I think even 5 is there. I don't know the last time I see coin. Like, do we even have coins here? We don't have. I think in Uganda, yes. So coins, they still have coins in Kenya because they're using Kenyan shillings, so they have coins. Another thing that shook me is buying SIM card in Kenya is hard. Buying a Safaricom line, if you're a foreigner, where you'll get agents everywhere, Safaricom SIM card, but if you want to buy, they will tell you go to the customer care. And they also said, when I was saying that actually as a foreigner it's hard to buy that. I don't know if it's true, but when I tried, I moved to the malls and all that, but trust me, I could not, until I had to use my friend to buy a SIM card. And now, heading to this point, when you are trying to change money, assuming that you are moving with dollars and you want to change to Kenyan's currency, you cannot change at any M-Pesa shop. They will not allow you. Like, they have the money, but no. Assuming, like, sometimes I just want to change the dollar and just deposit in my account, right, in my SIM card, so that I have the money in my phone, the M-Pesa. They will not allow you. Like, you have to go to the bank to change that money. They now come back and give them the cash for them to deposit in your... Or you go to the bureau. But now, if you're someone who does not know town, even to locate the forex bureau is hard. Trust me, you will suffer. Buying a SIM card and changing money in Kenya, look for forex bureaus or look for a bank. And bank rates are mad. They will murder you. Like, in the market, it's maybe 14 something, but at the bank, they'll give you at 130. Can you imagine? You make loss. So, I want to talk about food. The availability of food in Kenya is mad. If you move in the market, just vegetable, you see vegetables everywhere, fruits everywhere. Like, where there's food. And you wonder why things are going so high, why taxes are flying when there's enough food. Like, why are things going high? Like, why are things going high? Like, there's enough food in Kenya. And food is actually very cheap. It's not really that expensive, I would say. Food is not expensive. Something that I've observed is Kenyan people are friendly. Like, when they see you, they just greet you. Hi, how are you? Are you new here? Especially when you say you don't speak English. You have not been to Kenya. Where are you coming from? I remember the time I went to Masai Mara. When I was coming back, I did not use the company's car that took me. Something happened that I told you guys I'm going to talk about, but not right now. So I used the matatu, and the matatu guy was told that I don't know the place, so he will tell me when I reach the stage. Then from there, I can actually I can order for an Uber. You know what happened? When we reached at the stage, this guy actually told me to stay in the car until my taxi reach here so that I can go out, because I was moving with my suitcase. As in, the guy was there in the entire time. When my taxi said there was like a jam, I should cross to the other side, that guy took me, like, he moves with me, carrying my bag, walk a distance only to go and make sure that I enter a taxi and I am safe. And even when I hit calling me reaching home, because I gave him my number, I was so grateful. Like, he calls me, have I reached home safe? I'm like, yes. Well, these guys are friendly. Now the second scenario was when the first day I came to Kenya at the airport. I told you guys when I was feeling cold. So there was this mama that was working there. I asked her that I wanted to change money and all that, but now I think most part of the airport, that side, because it was the internal flight, right, not the international one, so there was no forex bureau. So I asked her if she can change for me, man, and she's like, yes. And I was shivering, and she told me, oh, you're feeling cold, I can give you one jacket, I actually have two. I'm like, you said what? She said, yeah, I can give you one, I have two, because it's so cold here. She normally have two, like, in the office, and she gave me one. You see how friendly. Hey, I was so happy, and I was like, good Samaritan. I wish everybody's like this. So Kenyans are so friendly. Next thing I want to talk about is the street food in Kenya. You guys, you don't believe this one now. If you are South Sudanese and you have not gone to Kenya, you will not understand. Do you know what they have on the street, like a street food? Sausage. They call it smoky. Smoky sausages. This one, sausages. And they will even like cut there's something called what, they cut tomatoes and onions, they put salt and all that. Even if you want chili, you want chili sauce and all that, they'll put inside. They cut it and put everything inside. You can eat transport, or you can actually take away. Street food, let me tell you now, in my country, those kind of things are things that they have even made very expensive, that you cannot easily get them. You have to walk to these big hotels, big cafeteria, and order them like something special. Sausages, But in Kenya, there is street food. There I used to eat them. I even wonder why I came back without gaining weight. Like, I was eating sausages every day. When I go out, like, I move a lot. Maybe I don't have time to eat lunch. I just stop. Oh, it's smoky, and I just eat. Where? Sausages. It's street food. How? Where? These guys. That one shook me. That one shook me like this. Like, that one shook me. I won't even say it. That one shook me. Another thing that shook me, you guys, like the 3 apartments that I've stayed in. Do you guys know that they provide shower gel? Quality shower gel in the bathroom in apartments. You know, like, leave alone this thing. When you go to a hotel, they give you this soap, like, you cannot even, like, when you're showering, like, you're using hot water. Even if you're not using hot water, there's way that soap behave. I don't even know how to explain it, but I hope you understand if you have ever used those soap before. Guys, this one is a quality shower gel that when you put it on your body, the bubbles are just flying everywhere. Like, you just feel so good. Shower gels in apartments. How? Like me, I did not go with shower gel, but trust me, I bought shower gel until when I was coming back because I was using the shower gel. And if you see how my skin was glowing, and they make sure they buy a shower gel that is for all skin type. You know, people have different skin type, and you cannot use them. You cannot use anyhow unless if you don't know your skin type or you don't know how it works to use cosmetic on your body. You have to buy with your skin type, otherwise it's going to cause you problem, or at least it's not going to work well with you. But they make sure that it's for all skin types. Like, even if you have dry skin, it will not cause you anything. Even if you have which type of skin, like sensitive skin, whatever, like, they make sure they buy the one for all skin type. Well, this one shook me. Almost the 3 apartments, the kind of even shower gels I was using there, I was not using before. Like, I've not used them. Even another one I got, the aloe vera one, very nice. That one, when I'm showering, I don't want to come out and against hot water. I don't know if it is because the weather is cold or what, but warm water. There's no single apartment that I stayed and there's no hot water. In fact, if you like, burn yourself. If you like, fry yourself. If you like, fry yourself with hot water in the apartment, no problem. Water is super hot. Now, another thing that I want to talk about. Nobody told me how hardworking Kenyans are. If you go to town, the amount of people you will see there, and they are busy doing work, like, you get them seated down doing all type of business. Like, the entire place is full. If I can get a clip, I'm going to put here where these people are hardworking. That's it. That's what I'm going to say. Kenyans are hardworking people. The last thing, but not the least, do you know that Kenya operates cashless? Like, people don't use cash. In fact, you see this, my phone like this is my everything. This one, whether you want to buy fruits, you will buy with M-Pesa, or they call it what, they have different type, but it's all in the same M-Pesa. You don't need a wallet when you're in Kenya. Like, wallet for what? Even in the matatu, the public transport, you will still transfer. You're buying vegetables, you're buying fruits, you're buying real food, you're ordering anything online. This one, like, you will not see cash. The first time I came, I changed some like $100 at the airport. So I was moving with cash. I had issues because I'm giving a taxi my cash because they tell me you transfer. I'm like, no, I have cash. You have cash. When I give them the cash, they don't have change. I ended up leaving a lot of money with people because there's no cash, there's no change, there's no change. So everybody is operating. And that M-Pesa, I think even it works international, they call it what? There's something they call, is it TOPOSA or something like that? So even if like you are out of Kenya, you can still send money to someone in Kenya, or you can actually transfer from there, or they can also transfer to your mobile money. So you don't need cash in Kenya. You don't need cash. Cash? No. You don't need cash. Like, you just need your phone. You just need to have like Safaricom line. You have a M-Pesa, and that's it. M-Pesa is so reliable in a way that even if you are shopping in a supermarket, even if you are buying what, I don't even know one thing that you cannot buy with M-Pesa in Kenya. Like, what's that? There's nothing, literally, even if you are buying clothes. Even those things that on the street, just down, there's no structure, like someone having shop or anything, things that you just put down on ground, they still use the same thing. Vegetables, literally everything you use M-Pesa. Like, people are operating cashless in Kenya. Cashless, like, if you said you have cash, people be like, huh? You have cash? Like, people get shocked when you say I have cash. Where? You guys, so I think that's it for the culture shocks that shook me, or the things that shook me in Kenya. I hope this video is going to be sensible, because there were a lot of noise in the background. It's Sunday, everybody's at home, and people are many in the compound, so kids are playing, all that. But I hope it's not that bad. You guys can hear me. Thank you so much for watching up to this point, and I hope I did not forget anything that shook me in Kenya. If I do remember, maybe I'm going to shoot another video. Then if there's nothing, that's it. If you have been to Kenya, let me know if you can relate to any of this. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Bye. Papa Mina, Marima Pamina, Marima Pamina, Marima Pamina, Marima Pamina. Yeah, I don't even know what's the meaning of Mapamina. Nigerian knows better, but yeah.